Hello, 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 and welcome everybody. All right. I just finished getting things. I was running a little late this morning. So we'll wait for everybody to jump in. We are live. Let me just get the rest of this set up. Okay. As we're waiting for everybody to get in here, let me just go ahead and get this posted. I said I was on the phone talking to my sister, so it took me a minute. Okay. Okay, let me just get this posted. All right. So how is everybody? How's everyone's weekend been? Good morning, Courtney. Good morning, good morning. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending, I guess, on where you are. Whew. It's been a week, you guys. So I'm going to get this out of the way first. For those of you asking how my mom is, she is good. She is home from the hospital. They have her on oxygen and she is doing amazing. So I wanted to get that out of the way because I know a bunch of yous have been sending prayers and getting well wishes and stuff like that. So I want to let you guys know that she is home from the hospital and she is doing good. She's on oxygen. We got a stair lift put in for her, so there's that. She doesn't have to worry about doing the stairs anymore. She got this lift that brings her up and down. So that's good. So that's out of the way. So what do we got before we start with the mini reads or ask a question? Courtney, whoops. Dang, I just dropped my pen. Oh, Courtney, I got you, my love. Let me get you written down. Courtney, and you want to hear from Mike. I got you. Okay, so this month we've got a lot going on. We are waiting for those of you who have been following the lady that is accused of taking the life of her husband and burning him. We're waiting for the jury to come back on that. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you so much. We're waiting on the jury to come back with that. On the 7th, which is this Thursday, we have a hearing for Brian Koberger that we will be live streaming right here. So make sure you come here early in the morning. I think it's like 11 a.m. Eastern that we'll be able to live stream that right from the court. So you'll be able to watch that hearing along with us. We'll be doing that on the 7th. And then on the 21st of November, Leilani Simon is going to be sentenced for taking the life of her 20-month-old little boy, Quentin. So there's that. Now, there's information. I don't know how many of you guys read my community tab, but as far as Leilani goes, let me just get this pinned. Hang on. Thank you, sister. I'll pin that right now. There we go. It's pinned. Everybody's been asking, where are Leilani Simon's other two kids that she had? Her mother, Billie Joe, has custody of them. Now, I do believe that there's a big court battle going on, but as far as I have heard from a podcast that had Leilani Simon's lawyer on it, that lawyer said that Billie Joe has custody. Now, Billie Joe had custody of all three, including Quentin, and she left Quentin in the hands, and the other two in the hands of her daughter, who then took the life of Quentin. She was supposed to have custody of those kids, and she did have full custody of those kids because Leilani was not fit to have custody of her children. So with Lalani's mother leaving those kids with her and taking off to a different state. That's when this happened with Quentin, and Quentin lost his life. Wasn't even 2 years old yet. So how she still has custody of the other two is beyond me. There's something wrong with the system there in Georgia, that's for sure. So come on in, say hello, hit that like button on your way in, please. And then we are going to get started with the reads. So if you do want a mini read or a question answered, you can get either. So interesting. And if you guys have not seen, the new read is up for the updated read on the sheriff who shot the judge. That new read is also up. Now that Mama is home and doing so much better, I will be able to start getting caught up in all the reads and stuff like that. I have been doing some of the private reads and getting, caught up on those. So if you do have a request in for a private read, know that I am going to be jumping back on them this week too. So have no fear, it is coming. Okay, so we're going to get the cards all shuffled up, and then we are going to get going on the reads. Hello, and welcome. It's so good to see you again. I've been slacking you guys because for those who are coming in that didn't know, my mom was in the hospital for 3 weeks. She had a massive heart attack. So the last 3 weeks have been really trying for me, trying to get my own stuff taken care of and, getting her stuff taken care of and stuff like that. So, but she's home, she's doing well, and we are going to be getting right back into all this stuff, getting caught up on everything and whatnot. So it's good to see you guys coming back, and thank you for coming back and supporting. How do I say your name? Enos? Enos? Feliciano. And you want a mini read? I got you. And you want the black deck also? I got you. It's so good to see you guys again. Oh, I'm so used to, having all my lives and the updates on the court cases and doing the reads and Ines. Okay. Ines. It's a pretty name. I'm so bad with names, you guys. It's unreal. So what else has been going on? What else has been going on, you guys, that you want me to cover? Is there anything that is going on that you guys want me to cover? Whether it be just covering the legalities, reads. What is it that you guys want me to jump right back into? I also put something on my community tab there, you guys, about the longest standing death row inmate. He's 74 years old and in Idaho, and he is about to be executed on, I believe it's the 14th of November, the 13th, the 14th of November. He's the guy that they tried to carry out the lethal injection and it didn't work on him. So that's why they brought in this new thing with the firing squad, but apparently they're not equipped to even do the firing squad thing. So they have somehow got this medication that they needed for the lethal injection, and he will be put to death. I believe the week of the 14th. I think it is 13th to 14th. Anyway, I have it on my community tab on YouTube, so you can check it out there. I think I put the link to the article too. So what they said though, that what was interesting is that Idaho purchased 3 doses. So I am thinking, and they said right in the article that the doses were purchased for $100,000 once Chad Daybell was sentenced to the death penalty. So I believe 1 dose is going to be for this 74-year-old that the first attempt failed. So 1 dose is going to be for him. 1 dose is going to be for Chad Daybell. And what's the third one? BK maybe? Brian Koberger? Because they're all Idaho cases that are on death row. So I don't know. Or maybe there's somebody else that is getting close to the date of execution. I don't know. But apparently these drugs are very hard to get to do these lethal injections. So I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Nobody's thinking today. Nobody's chatty today. Nobody's chatty today. I think with the time change also, because our clocks went back an hour last night at 2 a.m. So maybe people are a little weirded out with the time that I'm starting, because usually I start at 1. Well, I start at 1 p.m. Eastern, but being that our clocks went back an hour, I don't know if they've done that all across the U.S. or whatever. But some people may have came at 1 o'clock, the time that I usually, and I wasn't here, because if we hadn't set our clocks back last night, it'd be 10 after 2, almost quarter after 2, right? So I'm thinking with this time change, it's messed with some people getting notifications and whatever. So, but hopefully they will all come in. So what else would you guys like me to cover? Either court cases, reads. What do you guys want me to cover next? There's K. Mitch. Hello, 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 hello. Good to see you, my dear. Did you guys all have that time change, or was it just me? And it's funny because I totally forgot about having to set the clocks back an hour. And it's like I got up this morning and it wasn't 7:45, it was 7:45. And Sundays I like to try and sleep in at least a little bit. Micah Miller. Okay, let me get that written down. Micah Miller. I did do reads on her, did I not? I think I did. But I can do updates on that case if you guys want that. Just so my clocks went back. And Ines said her clocks went back as well. Okay. So I'm using a different deck today. We haven't used these in the mini reads. These ones we have. So whichever decks here I'm drawn to, I will use. This is my ones if you guys have questions. Yeah, Courtney says, I believe you did. Yeah, I think I did. I'll go back and check, but I have no problem covering that. But I do remember the names. So if there's updated reads or whatever that I can do on that, I will do that and cover whatever's coming out. Angela, hello and welcome. Sebastian, yeah, I haven't done anything on Sebastian in a while, so I could do an update on that. Image says I did. Good to be back, still ill. Or I'm praying Prayers for you that for a speedy recovery and that you start feeling a lot better very, very soon. And I will keep you in my prayers. So we got Sebastian Rogers. We got the Mika Miller. So I've got them written down. And like I said, you guys, Thursday, this coming Thursday, I will be covering the Brian Koberger hearing. We will be able to live stream it. So I will be covering that. I'm going to be anxious to see if the judge still allows him to wear this suit and tie, or if he has to come in jail clothes. I hope he's got to come in jail clothes, like everybody else. Like, these are just preliminary things and motions and everything before the trial. Now, for the trial, I get it. Let him wear a suit. But all these pre-trial things and everything, it's very, 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 very rare that somebody gets to wear a suit and tie for motions hearings and stuff like that, and arguments and stuff like that they've been having. I find it odd. You're very welcome, K. Mitch. So we will get to see too if he's still wearing that suit, or if the judge has said, nope, not in my courtroom, right? See if he still is wearing, yes, his jail clothes, his orange jumpsuit, right? And I get it, because like even here in Canada, when you're going to court hearings until your trial, you're in orange, because if you try and take off, you're easier to spot. So now that he's in a bigger city and bigger courthouse and everything else, I could see the sheriff's office saying, hell no, he's to be in orange so we can spot him if he tries to escape or take off. I don't think he would. He's too much of a coward, but Enos says, it's been a while since I've been here. Have you revered the Madeline Soto? I did do a lot of stuff on Madeline Soto. Now, there's a lot of things that have come out that actually lined right up with my reads. And I still say that I think the last read that I did wasn't that long ago. And I believe in that read, it did still come out that I think it's Jen that actually took her life. Stephen Stearns is the one who disposed of her. But I do believe that it was her mother that took her life. Yeah. And there's new information that just came out on her too, that apparently she had a Cash App or something like that, a Venmo or a Cash App that she got just after meeting Stephen Stearns. And I know the parents have spoke a bit, his parents, and they wanted to know where all this money was coming from. So were they in this together, selling these photos and videos and stuff? Who knows? Why would Jen Soto, after all these years and never having one before, why would she start a Cash App? You know what I mean? And that was just after meeting Stephen Stearns. Courtney says, Koberger thinks he's something special. Absolutely nothing but a criminal, right? I agree. Like I said, I'm leaving that 10%. I'm 90% sure he did it. I'm leaving that 10% to change my mind when I see or hear things in the trial. But as it stands right now, and a lot of people don't understand, like we understand it, because everything is under seal, just because Ann Taylor says, well, you haven't found his DNA anywhere, that doesn't mean they haven't. You know what I mean? She could be fighting that DNA. You know what I mean? And the thing is, when you've got nothing else to fight and argue about, you fight the law, right? You fight the legalities of the law, of, different constitutional rights and stuff like that. Now, is she doing a lot of this to protect the record? And it's like, so nobody can come back and say that she didn't do her job properly to the full extent she should have? Yes. But I also think that she's doing a lot of this to the extreme that she's going to in her filings, like 400-page motion filings, or the latest one, 183 pages. I don't think you have to go to that extent to protect yourself so you don't get, ineffective counsel or something like that, or to protect your appellate issues, right? I get it. Let's say it's unconstitutional. Well, she's doing that and putting it in the record to protect the record and appellate issues, right? So if something comes up later down the line that this goes against his constitutional rights or something like that, say they decide down the line that we'll take the death penalty thing for example. She's fighting that, saying it's unconstitutional, it's extreme measures, it's painful, it's this, it's that, all these things that she's fighting, right? That's to protect the record. So say in a year and a half from now, they say, okay, well, lethal injection is inhumane. Then she's already had that in the record that she was opposing it. You know what I mean? It's an appellate. She's protecting her appellate issues. Because if you don't put it in the record now, then you can't claim it as an issue later. I get it. But she's going to the extreme. Like, there's no reason why you have to explain that in 400 pages. You could do it in a couple of pages. Give your argument on it, and that you feel like his constitutional rights are being violated because of it's inhumane, because lethal injection is painful, because it's this, because it's that. The same as the mitigating factors, right? She's doing this, I get it, to protect the record, but you don't need 183 pages for one motion. You could say it clear and precise, you know. Anyway, she's got 13 motions or 14 motions, and they're all like extraordinary in the amount of pages that she's filed, fighting this motion and citing cases and how these laws are unconstitutional and inhumane and all this stuff. Well, they're still the law. As of right now, they're still the law. So putting them on record, she's saying she doesn't agree with it and it's unconstitutional, and that's to protect the record and to protect his appellate issues if that changes later down the line. So I hope I explained that a little bit, but it's crazy. Hi, Norma. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so let's get going. We're going to start with Des. So yeah, this deck, we're going to see how we do with it. I may switch it up if I feel like it's not on point. If I'm not getting the feelings that I should be getting from it. But I really like this deck, so we're going to use it and see. I may pull another deck. I don't know. I think I got enough here that I can pull from. Living room, comfortable, gathering. Like, so the living room, when I get this is all about, to me, what it's saying is about being comfortable in the space that you're in. You know, you have family gatherings there, you have Christmases there. This is the stuff where, you know, you feel safe, secure, where you can sit. Don't mind my light, that's from my camera. But there's something about the living room being comfortable in this space for something. There's something with this living room space and being comfortable in that space. When they usually bring up residences, it's for a reason. Okay? So something is going to be discussed. Something is going to be brought up. There's something to do with your living room. The arrangements of that living room, there's something. Let's see why the living room is coming up. Let's see. Fish. The fish. The fish is all about getting down to business, abundance of stuff, like lots of, like, you know, when they say lots of fish in the sea type thing. Somebody has an issue, yeah, with the house in general, but with this living room in general. I think somebody's going to be bringing up the living arrangements. Now, I know, Des, that there was something said recently about trauma bonding or whatever this is, but this to me is significant because I feel like there's going to be an issue brought up regarding the home and the living room, what's going on in this living room, the living arrangements. This is, fish also talks about finances. I feel like I don't want to put your business all out there, but I feel like somebody has an issue with the living arrangements, and I feel like they are going to be bringing this up. And there's something with finances also. Ace of Cups. Yeah. The Ace of Cups, this is like an emotional awakening regarding something. So this is going to be emotional. It's going to hit you emotionally. Somebody could be also worried about the emotional well-being of somebody. Look at that. They're just flying out. The Knight of Wands. This is about a confidant. Somebody bringing information. I'm going to get one more from here. Somebody, oh, this is not good. I still think that I'm getting, the more I'm shuffling, something with getting rid of this house. Somebody's become too comfortable. They're going to use some kind of living arrangement, which I think you know what I'm talking about. And they're bringing up, especially in the living room. Also talking about somebody's emotional well-being. It's not good for them. I think he's going to use a child. That this isn't emotionally, one doesn't want to come out, so I'm going to go on to the next deck. This is about somebody's emotional well-being. And this is all, it's being done for financial gain. The Knight of Wands, this is bringing information. Somebody being very charming. And this is a younger person. This is like 30s. Maybe even early 40s. But the Knight is younger. So I'm saying probably 30s. But this person's confident that they can use some kind of information. And there's going to be something that happens financially. It's almost, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. They're also saying that this is affecting somebody's emotional well-being. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords in reverse is covering up. Somebody's covering up something. Okay, we got the Ace of Coins, and we got the Three of Coins. Coins are all about finances. We got some aces out here. We got the Ace of Cups, and we got the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins is also upright, which tells me this is something about something financial. Financial opportunity. Doing something to gain more funds. The Fishes also talks about finances. So we got a lot about finances here. We've also got the Three of Swords that's surrounding this. This is about closure. Getting past the grief and closure. And then we got the Three of Coins. Not on the same page. Somebody being emotionally not on the same page. This is also somebody that's unmotivated. I feel like he's going to use this living situation. See the house in the living room? He's going to use this living situation to gain an advantage of some kind financially. But he's also coming forth. There's somebody else that's coming forth here, and we've spoken about this privately over and over again. There's somebody else here that's very confident with sharing information back and forth. Can be very charming. So it's like you want to believe that this person is being true to you, but they're also being true to somebody else. And I think we just talked about this with this Knight of Wands. Yeah. I feel like you're going to have to tread very wisely, because I feel like there is somebody that is bringing information. This is bringing information forward. This is somebody who's very confident in what they're doing. I'll never be caught. See the fire? The arguments. The fire to me represents arguments. But this person's also very confident in what they're doing. Been getting away with it for so long. I'm not going to get caught type thing. But they're bringing messages forward. And I believe that's the person we talked about this morning, playing both sides of the fence. But I also got here too that there's going to be some kind of closure on something. And I believe that that is with this. I believe that's going to come to light. I feel like it's going to come to a head. But I also feel like he is making plans regarding getting rid of this house or taking this house back somehow. So I'm still standing by it because it's still coming out in the cards. And he's also going to use the living situation. Look at the living room. And it's like everybody gathers there. He's going to use that to his advantage, but it's going to be used against you. This is also with the Ace of Cups talking about somebody's emotional well-being is being affected by this. He's also going to use this for his financial advantage against you too. You got to be careful. Mirror. Mirroring each other's self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds. Yeah. He is definitely going to throw this back at you. So like when you hold a mirror up to something, it bounces back off the mirror towards whoever is doing things to you, right? That doesn't look good. It's going to come back. It could come back and bite you in the ass. Honestly, sister. And I mean, I know that this is something that he would hope happens between with your living situation right now. He doesn't like it and he doesn't want it there. He's going to do everything he can to stop whatever's going on there with this gathering in the living room at his house. He's going to do something. And it may have choices like, I don't know. I feel like he's going to use it somehow against you because he's bringing up the well-being emotionally of somebody. So is he going to say that it's emotionally harming to somebody? The mask, yeah. He's not going to show everything right now. He's not going to say everything right now. But I do feel like he has shared it with certain people, especially this person. And this is gaslighting. The hiding behind the mask. This is all about gaslighting. Look at hiding true feelings, pretending. So making you think, oh, I'm just going to make her think that I'm cool with everything, how everything's been falling. You know what I mean? The pieces that have been falling and where they've been falling. I'm just going to let her think a certain way because there's something bigger coming. And it's going to hurt you financially too. He's somehow going to use this against you. But I've also got something here with the Ace of Cups saying that somebody's emotional well-being is going to be used against you. But this mask is going to fall off. Sister, I'm telling you, like, you need to be careful because he's got plans. There's plans in the works. And I do believe there's certain people that know about it that aren't sharing certain things with you. I think there's more than one person. And that female was there again, bringing more news. Bringing more news. I can't do them that way. It's too thick. We'll talk after about that, sister, because there's more that I need to tell you about that. So as soon as this live is done, before I forget, You need to, I'm going to call you or you call me if I forget. Because there's so much more that was in that. But I'm not about to put your stuff all over the internet. Okay, let's see what DD is up to. Okay, let's go there now. I don't care if this goes all over. Okay, what is DD up to? Cemetery, putting things to rest once and for all. The concert is telling me about some kind of performance, or he's watching something. Because this is also a celebration. See? A live performance, a music celebration. He's been watching. I think he's been watching and he's been writing everything down, keeping notes. He's been watching everything that's been going on. He's had people watching everything that's been going on. Let's see. I got 2, but he's ready to put everything to rest. Oh, Mama. I almost put that whole deck on the floor. This is also casting stones. I feel like he's up to something. He's about to do something. And I think what's happening in December is going to be the catalyst. That's where I think things are going to start taking shape. Look at the bouquet. So I got the cemetery with the bouquet. The bouquet usually tells me about somebody being appreciative, somebody being happy about something, giving flowers, you know. This is telling me with the bouquet, with the cemetery, that he's going to be happy with the outcome of this, whatever this is that he is trying to do. He's going to be really happy with the outcome because the cemetery is finally putting things to rest and casting stones. So he feels whatever he's about to do, it's going to come out in his favor. There's no way it couldn't. Okay, so why is the concert here? We'll get more information on that. Oh. Look at all the flowers, the garden. And look at, you see all the people there? Everybody's sitting around at tables and everything. Look at people gathering for this performance of a lifetime. So the garden tells me about, this is a group. It's going to become public. He's going to make sure everybody knows about this. It's almost like trying to shame you out of where you are. And this damn dog is barking now again across the street. Thought that dog was gone. But anyway, let's see. The bouquet with the cemetery. Why is that there? What's he got planned? The Knight of Swords in reverse. This is a bully card in reverse with the Knight of Swords in reverse. He's going to be... he's going to be a bully. Like, he is going to be so aggressive with what he's about to do. He doesn't care who he hurts, even if it's hurting himself some way, but he wants this to happen. I'm trying to remember exactly what just came out in your read, but it's almost like whatever it was that he wanted in the end is about to happen. And he's going at it full force. He doesn't care anymore who it hurts. It's almost like out of control. Like he feels like he's backed in a corner now, so he's just going to go full force ahead with what he feels he needs to do. Okay, so this concert, this performance, what to me, this is almost like a stalking. Like he's really been watching, he's had people watching, and then we got it again here with the garden. Look at everybody standing around at tables and everything. This is networking. This is having people helping you do your dirty work. Look at the moon. Yeah. Lies, deceit, infidelities, lies, deceits, deception. He's giving the illusion right now. And there's also illusions with these people. Okay. So I do feel like there is at least two that I know of that are helping him with this. And there could be more. But this network of people that he has here spying and watching the performance, watching what you guys do. It's almost like he's trying to give off the illusion like, yeah, I don't care. It doesn't bother me any. He's going to use this to his advantage. I want to know the living situation that he sees going on. What's he planning on doing with that? What's he planning on doing with that? Because that came out in your read. So I want to know, what is he planning on doing? The living situation. Why did the living room in that come up? And again, we got the moon in here. Lies, deceit, deceiving. Giving the illusions of stuff. Yeah. He is sitting back right now waiting for December. Like, yeah, doesn't bother me. I'm cool. I don't care. I just won't come around. But in the background, he's using all this that he's going to be using against you. Yep. The King of Coins. He's got it figured out how he's going to make this happen. He's making sure his finances are stable and that this is going to benefit him. So he feels what you're doing in the end is going to benefit him. He's going to use that against you money-wise. And that did come out in yours too with the money, that you're going to take a financial hit. King of Swords. This is manipulation. The King of Swords in reverse. A lot of manipulation that's going to be going on. He needs to control this situation. And the way that he's going to do it is he's going to mess with your finances. So I don't know if there's something that he can do with yours two finances, because there's going to be some kind of manipulation there. There's going to be something that he's planning on doing that is going to affect both of you there financially. He feels he's got full control over this situation with the information that he's now got. Like his empire, he feels his empire is now fully protected. Because there's something that he's about to do that's going to hit both you and D financially. So I don't know what it is that he can do. Only you guys are going to know that, of how he's going to hit both of you guys financially. Because he's showing here that he's protected. His finances are going to be protected. And he's going to manipulate this situation in ways that you don't even friggin' see coming. We got the moon here and the moon here. With these people that are helping him. You're being deceived. Like, beyond what you could ever imagine, you're being deceived. He's doing the deceiving. This is him. The lies, the deceit, giving off these illusions like, yeah, I don't care. It's all good. I don't care. No. It's because of what he's got planned. There's still quite a few people that are going to back him. Look at all the people there. And there's a lot of females around him. So I do feel like there's quite a few females that are helping him. And he's manipulating them too. So if they think that they're special to him, they're not. Yeah, girl with the snake. Narcissist. Being charmed or used. So whoever one of these women is that thinks that she's the one in control, she's not. She's the one that's being used and manipulated. And he's a narcissist. The passion. Instance chemistry. Like each other equally and having fun. This girl with the snake. Is that this girl he's with and he's the snake? There's somebody here that thinks that she's very special to him. But there are more than just one or two. There's several that are around him. There's something he's going to do to hit you guys financially. That's his ace in the hole. So you guys need to talk. You and D need to talk and see what this is where he thinks he can hurt you guys financially, because that's what he's going to go after. And if he feels that he can get you guys financially off balance or in a bind, that he can control the situation even more. Thank you, Mama. I need to talk to you after this, Des. Hello, Truth for Us. Okay, Mitch, as you've been saying that. Truth for Us, Willow, you got me and my family into the fun hobby of diamond art. Oh, well, I hope you're enjoying it. I'm doing a huge one right now of Santa Claus making his list. And it's like, I don't know, 2.5 feet wide by 2.5 feet wide. It's a pretty big one, too. I did get my other one done. I can try and show it to you guys. But I've got my name on stuff up here. Let me see if I can take it down and kind of show you guys the best that I can. It's huge, so I don't know how much of it you'll be able to see. But this is the one, whoops, that I finally finished. Oh, you're not even going to be able to see half of it. Let me take this off the screen. This one here is 3 feet by 3 feet. I can't even push it through for you guys to see it all. I guess I can turn it. See, it's really, really big. This one's 3 feet by 3 feet. Turn it the best I can without messing up all my desk and everything here. I started to frame it. I'm not done yet, but that's the bottom parts of it with the cards and that. Anyway, this is a huge one. It took me like a month and a half to do. About a month and a half to do that one. And like I said, it's 3 feet by 3 feet. And the one I'm doing now is a Santa Claus doing his list. And he's got toys around him and a Christmas tree and everything. But I love my diamond painting from Rollo Precious Gift. Well, I'm glad you like it, K. Mitch. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it was big. Thank you, Ines. Thank you. It was oh my gosh, it was hard. Norma, no. I'll show you. I said, this is the one I'm working on right now. This is for the Santa Claus one. I have a hard time opening these. Oh, let me see. I'll get a darker color so you can see it better. Oops. Okay, so that whole thing you just seen, Norma, which is 3 feet by 3 feet, are all put on with these little beads. Here's the pen that you use. You pick them up. See how it's on the end of the pen there now? And then you place it down on the canvas. And this is how tiny they are. I think there was 98,000 of these little beads on that canvas I just showed you. Thank you, sister. But this is what you use. And I keep them all in these little containers here. It would be my luck right now that I'd spill them all over. I think it said 98,000 of these little beads on that canvas I just showed you. The one I'm doing now with Santa Claus has 68 colors, and these are all the different colors and everything. Each one of these has a different color in them. But this is the one, the Santa Claus one I'm doing now. These are the beads for it. And you put them on like that. I use a multi-placer. This is a 5-placer. So you can put, if you've got a big area that has some of the same color, you can put 5 down at a time. But yeah, it's a long process, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. And sometimes I'll watch court cases or whatever and take notes and whatever and do this at the same time. It's relaxing. Sometimes I do this at night to help me get tired to go to sleep. I've seen myself sit there and do it for like 2-3 hours at a time. Thank you, sister. Queen, hello. Norma says, oh my. Yeah, it's very time consuming. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I've done probably the 2 big ones. I'm only on my second huge one, but I've done tons that are 11 inches by 15 inches. I probably got about 30 to 40 of those that I've done. I should do a video on it and show you guys all the ones that I've done. The most recent one, oh, I'll show you this one, and then we'll get back to the reads. I gotta get this one framed. So this one is from the Diamond Art Club also. And it says, it's a cat. It's a little cat. And it says, piss off, I'm cranky. I finished that one last month. I got to get it in a frame, though, and put it up behind or on one of my office walls anyway. So that one's got to go up on my office wall somewhere. All right. Very time consuming. All right, Courtney. And Courtney wants to hear from Mike. Yeah, I got a whole stash of those diamond paintings, enough to last me the next 5 years, I think. And you can get them off of, you don't have to get them from Diamond Art Club, you guys, because Diamond Art Club is pretty expensive. But you can get them from Temu. You can get a lot of diamond paintings on Temu. That's where I started. When I first started mine, that's where I did mine. So just to get into the hang of it and get used to doing them. Okay, Courtney, let's go. Let's see what we got for you. We got for Courtney, please. Courtney wants to hear from Mike. You got 2 also. A government building. I hate when I get that, because when I get the government building, it usually tells me that there's some legal issues that are going to arise. And then I've got a hotel. So I don't know if there's going to be some kind of legal issue where you're going to have to travel, because the hotel tells me about traveling. Let's see. This could also be an invite also to something to do with the government. Like to go and speak at something or something along those lines. But let's see. We'll get clarification to tell us what this is about. So the government building is a crossroad. Crossroad, this is having choices. So with the government building, you're at a crossroads. This is about decisions that need to be made. Very hesitant on making certain decisions. This is something to do legally, or something that is like legal documents, legal, like having something in your name. This is about doing something involving the government. So to me, we'll get more on it, but with what I'm seeing with this crossroad, this is about decision making, having to make a choice and being hesitant to go forward with something. So I don't know if this is a court case, a legal action you got, or is this something that you have to do legally that you've been maybe hesitant on doing? But this, with the government, this could be buying and selling property. This could be registering your vehicle. This could be anything to do with the government. That's something you have to do. I feel like you're at a crossroads, that you're having a hard time making a decision about doing something. Like, I don't know why I'm getting a change of name. A name change, or changing the name, maybe changing the title on something that you're hesitant to either do or be involved in. And I've also got something about traveling. Let's see what the traveling is. And it's on the floor. Oh, the heart. So this isn't something that you're wanting to do. You see the hole in the heart there? So to me, this is something that's going to be very emotional. I got to get some more information on this, because this could either be somebody coming to you, because this is all about like a hotel hospitality and staying somewhere that's not your home, like going and staying at a friend's house or in a hotel. And with the heart here and the hole in the heart, this is also somebody causing heartache. And because it's like a hot air balloon type thing, this tells me about some kind of traveling. So do you got to go and do something on a legal document, a legal something? I don't know. Changing ownership. I don't know why that keeps coming up. Changing the name on something, or changing a name. And it's hurtful, and you may have to travel, or somebody is coming from afar. Let's get some more. Okay, give me more information on this government building, please, and the crossroads about these decisions. What is going on? Why is that there? There's one. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll take them as they come. This one came out. Okay, so the Seven of Cups. I don't know. The Seven of Cups in reverse. This is almost like feeling like you're being trapped. Let's put this off to the side for a minute, because it's almost like this, because I got the crossroads in this together. It's almost like I don't want to make this decision. Why can't somebody else make it? It's almost like I'd come to terms with something and now it's being thrown back at me. I don't want to be part of this. I thought this was over and done with. And now there's a reality check that came. It's almost like you forgot to do something in the past. That's why this is coming forward now. Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is about community and about charity, giving back to people. I don't get this. Five of Pentacles, paying off a debt. And see how they're all sad and everything? It's like, but with the Six of Pentacles upright and then the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost like, look at, I helped you out. I gave you help when you needed it. And I gave generously. So now I don't owe you nothing. So I don't know if this is a legal action, somebody coming after you for money, or you having to go after somebody for money, but somebody's feeling like, I helped you out so much. How dare you come back and ask me now to repay this debt? And they're going to fight it. They don't want to do it. They're not going to do it. And this is almost like this person was, or you are going to be taken by surprise. So I feel like it's almost a legal issue. I really do. And it's like you're hesitant on what to do about this. So it's like you help this person out so much. And then they turn around and say, okay, well, I don't care about the help that you gave me. Now you owe me this. So, and I want it now. And like, here's a reality check. Like, you got no proof that you did that. So now I can come after you for this. This to me sounds like a legal problem that somebody's going to spring on you. And it's like, I feel like a lot of things were done in good faith from you, but the other person had ulterior motives and they're coming back after you now. And I do feel like they're coming from a distance. Or you're going to have to go a distance to defend this. So yeah, the King of Pentacles, everything is about money. Look at all these cards popping out. Like, this is crazy. Hopefully this explains it more. We got the King of Pentacles, okay? This is somebody who feels that they can push their weight around. They're the ones that should be in control. They're feeling like they're not in control right now, and they're ready to take that control back. We've got the Knight of Pentacles in reversed. This person is like a deadbeat. Like, this isn't somebody who people would say, oh, well, you know, that person's well off and this and that. They're well off for a reason, and I think it's because they scam others. To me, these two together is a scam. And the Eight of Pentacles. This is somebody who is not going to be satisfied until they get exactly what they want. The King of Pentacles, exactly what I want. I'm in control. I won't settle for anything less. And it's almost like, I don't care if you paid it before you did. You have no proof that you did. So I'm coming after you again because I got the proof and I can get this from. It's like a scam going on. And then we got the Page of Wands. Somebody is going to bring you some information. The Page of Wands in reverse is somebody who's very skeptical. I would be very skeptical about this. I need more on this. I need more on this. Like, this is somebody who's like, I see it over here too. Like, I helped you out. I gave you that back. I didn't ask for proof, but now they're saying, well, now I've got that one over on you and I can come back after you and get it again. Or I was very generous when you were down and out. Why are you taking advantage of me now? Or why are you coming at me now when I'm at my lowest? And this one's saying you got no proof that you did anything or paid anything back or did what you said you were going to do. You got no proof of it. So now I'm going to come after you for it. And this is going to come from somebody. This is going to break your heart. This is coming from somebody that you never expected. You want to hear from Mike? Like, did you have to change the name on something? And somebody was in agreement with that, but now they're saying, nope, now you owe me for that. It's almost like there was an agreement here. And then because you don't have proof of it, you took the person at their word, they're coming back after you now. Because you've got no proof. I don't know. And I think the hesitant with the crossroads decisions to be made, I think you were very skeptical about making a choice regarding this, but you went ahead and made it anyway because of who it was. And that person turned around to be a scammer of some sort. And I'm not saying like somebody from Trinidad or something like this, you know, this person. Okay, Mike, do you have a message, please, for Courtney? A message, please, for Courtney. I have no more worries. No more earthly worries. So whatever was getting him down and was weighing on him when he was here in the physical world, he's letting you know that he is at peace now on the other side. He has no more earthly worries. He's not worried about, he's also saying that he's not worried about this because he feels like this is something that you're going to be able to overcome and handle. I don't know. I don't know why, but I feel like, and this is just a feeling I'm getting, that somehow he's connected to all this or connected to this person somehow, but he's not worried. He's watching over you. I feel very much that he's watching over you, and he sees this not being a huge issue, that you're going to be able to handle this, whatever this is. I mean, but who needs this bullshit? You know what I mean? And the feeling that I get right from the get-go with that is it's like, I've done for you, you've done for me, we're even. But then that person comes up back and says, well, no, you got no proof that you repaid anything or did what you were supposed to do. So now I'm going to come after you. That's what I'm getting. But he's not worried about it. And he's letting you know whatever it was that was bothering him and ailing him in the physical world, he no longer feels that on the other side. But it's also to you saying that he's not worried, that he feels like you're going to be able to handle this situation. But I feel somehow he's connected to it. Or it's somebody you both knew. I don't know. Unspoken butterfly. Hello, my love. Oh, we got K Mitch. K Mitch. And you want a message from Dad Bob. I got you. And unspoken butterfly. What did you think, unspoken butterfly, of the read? What did you think of the read? The updated read on the judge and the sheriff? Kind of flipped me out. What did you think of it? I loved it. Thank you so much. Yeah. To me, I'm taking the opportunity to have a couple sips of my coffee here. It's almost like the feelings that I was getting was the sheriff found out that the judge had been talking to the sheriff's wife and daughter. And I have heard that I think there was trouble in paradise with the sheriff and his wife because of this debacle that's going on that happened in the sheriff's office with these women. And I think that he was more involved in that. And I think it came out. And I think that the judge was helping or at least answering questions of the wife and the daughter. I think they turned to the judge and said, look we don't want to go down with the ship. Like, what do you know? Like, I feel like it started with the wife questioning, like, did you have anything to do with this? Were you doing this with these women too? And he denied it. I think there's going to be a lot more that comes out. A lot. It goes a lot deeper. And I think that the sheriff's wife and daughter were on contact. So were they planning on splitting? would like, I feel the wife found out that the sheriff was also involved with S acts with these women. I feel like the daughter turned her back on her dad and said, I want nothing more to do with you. You're disgusting. And he was trying to call his daughter and she wouldn't answer, but she answered when he called from the sheriff's phone. And I think that the daughter and the wife turned to the sheriff for guidance. And I think that set him right off. Yeah. Huge. I think the sheriff was also doing things with women in that judge's chambers. And I think his wife found out, and so did his daughter. So we're going to do one more. Ines. So we're going to do Ines. And then we're going to take a short break because I got to go potty. But yeah, I think there's a lot more to that unspoken butterfly. And I do believe that his wife and his daughter found out that he was involved more than what he's saying. I think he was doing things with the women too, if you want my honest opinion. Okay, Ines. Let's see what we got for you, my dear. Court. Oh, no, 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 no. Legal proceedings. Court. Legal proceedings. Judgment and verdict. Justice and fairness. That's not bad. Let's see. Let's see what comes out here. I don't see it because it fell face down. I'm feeling it's not, I feel before I even turn this over, I already feel like something's about to go in your favor. When I first seen the court and the guy standing up, it's like, ugh. But I feel like there's something that's about to go in your favor. Yep, the birds. This is the anxiety, the chatter, stuff like that. It's about to come to an end. I feel like something that you thought may have been a big problem is actually not. You're going to find out that it's just a very small problem. And I feel like it's going to end fairly for you. So I don't feel like this is a judgment against you or anything, but I do feel like there's something going on where there's some kind of problem, and I feel like you've got yourself worked up about it. It's not as big as you think it is. It's all going to work out. Things are going to be fair. This doesn't necessarily have to be a legal proceeding. This could be a disagreement between friends. This could be an argument with your significant other, where you're feeling that it's bigger than what it actually is. Because I got here that this is going to be it's a small problem. It's nothing big. It's not as bad as you think that it is. So whatever this is, let's get some more on it. It's not as bad as you think it is, and it is going to turn out in your favor. It's good. There's going to be fairness, put it that way. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, the Two of Wands. This is decisions. I mean, you're still going to have to come to a decision on something, but I feel like it's not as bad as you thought. I think, how can I put this? Because I know what I'm being shown. It's almost like I'm damned if I do, I damned if I don't. Like, this is huge. Like, if this happens, all these other things are going to happen. But no, it's not like that. It's not as bad as you thought it was initially. I don't know if this has got you feeling depressed or like really uptight, like anxiety, causing anxiety with you. But I feel like there is still going to be some things that aren't going to go in your favor, but they're not going to be huge. They're not going to be life-changing. I've also got something with the Two of Wands, tells me a little bit about making a decision, and there's going to be some kind of travel with this also. So I don't know if you thought you were going to have to put some plans on hold. I don't see that. I basically see it going in your favor, but you're not going to get everything you were hoping to get. Whether that be answers or monetary, and that just went on the floor. You're not going to get everything, but I think that you're going to be satisfied with what you do have. Heartache, trauma, and sorrow with the Three of Swords. This is like, I think, finding out some things that you didn't really know. You had thought. Every time I see this card, I have to chuckle because on the box it says Dave's stuff, packing up and leaving. I feel like there is going to be some kind of loss that's going to break your heart. You're not going to get everything that you thought you would get. I don't think you're going to get all the answers you thought you were going to get, but you're going to get enough that you can move on and move past it. There is going to be something that is going to cause some heartache for you in this. It's not going to go like, okay, well, I didn't get those pair of shoes. I'm good with that. No, there is something that is going to hurt you emotionally, a loss, but it's not something that you can't overcome. In the end, I think that you are going to fare okay, even if you don't see it right now. Now you got to start planning for the future. You got to leave this behind you and start planning for the future, because I do feel with the Two of Wands that it's time. This is telling me it's time to go forward. So even though this situation may have not turned out exactly how you'd want it, you're not going to lose what you thought you were going to lose, or lose as much as you thought you were going to lose. I do still feel like you have questions. But I'm getting also that you need to just let it go and move past it. Let me get one more here. Let's see what this one is. The Six of Coins. To me, this is like Six of Coins in reverse is a one-sided relationship. You just got to let this go, my dear. Take your losses, even though some of these are things that you really wanted to hang on to and not let go. Let go. Because I see here that you need to move forward. And moving forward is leaving the past in the past. The Six of Coins is a one-sided relationship. So I feel like you did what you could do. And you can't, how can I say this? You can't blame yourself, because it takes two to tango, whatever this is. See the little birds there? It takes two to tango. So even though you didn't get exactly everything that you wanted to get out of this, I feel like it's what needed to happen. And now it's time. You got the world still ahead of you. See this? The sun shining. You got the world ahead of you. You got to move forward and let it go. And just watch out for these one-sided relationships, whether it be friendships, working relationships, significant other relationships. You got to watch out, because I feel like you have a lot of empathy for people and you tend to overlook the red flags that are huge. Okay, so let's see what we get from this. Oh, something flipped over here. Hang on. There it is. Ascending. Yeah, see? This is getting over and getting past all the obstacles, okay? So the worst has already come and gone. Now it's just like a healing process, getting past it, letting it go, and just, watching for red flags in the future type thing. Yeah, see? Stabbed in the back. You felt like you were very much taken advantage of and stabbed in the back. This is also heartbreak and pain, separation. And deception. See this? Separation, deception. So even though that this may break your heart, I do feel like it's for the best, even though this may not be everything that you wanted, and you didn't get everything out of this that you wanted. I feel it is time We got the moving on again here and stabbed in the back. We got the one-sided relationship and the Two of Wands. This is moving on. The Two of Wands is moving on. Okay, so you got the Two of Wands with the ascending. This is moving on and getting past things, letting things go. You got the Six of Coins in reverse, which is a one-sided relationship, and the stabbed in the back. Okay, this is heartbreak. Like, you can't keep trying to do the same things with certain people and expect different results. You can't. Okay, because this is a lot of deception here too, and things that are shocking. I do believe that there's still things that you still don't know here. So it's time to move on. Let it go, hon. You got your whole world ahead of you. It says it right here. You got the whole world ahead of you. You bright future. But you've got to take the steps to go forward into that and don't let the past rule your future. So that was for you, Ines. And we're going to take a short break. Let me just check chat. Hang on a sec. Let me get chat up, you guys. Hang on. Unspoken Butterfly. I loved it so much. Thank you. You're very welcome. And yes, I think we've seen these ones. There's so much more to a lot of people being a cover up. Yeah. Ines. My husband and I separated. However, he has secrets. I feel he's been seeing men. See? Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, girl. You're so much better than that. You're so much better than that. Move past it. You can't continue to keep doing the same things, expecting a different result. This is his choices. You got to make yours. And you got to make the choices that are best for you. I don't ever like seeing a husband and wife separate, but there comes a time when it's time. Like when you've done everything that you can do, you can't keep hurting yourself. Like this person's hurt you enough. Don't continue to hurt yourself by trying to hold on to something that's never going to be. You know what I mean? And he's been seeing men. Oh, jeez. What an asshole. Girl, hold your chin up. There is a bright future ahead. Don't let anybody else tell you anything different. I just went through this, and my sister's here in chat somewhere. I just went through similar like this with her. Her husband's out having affairs with all these different women and everything. And he said something to her. Oh, no man's ever going to be interested in you. You know what I mean? Like they try and break you down so bad that you feel so low of yourself that you keep continuing to take their bullshit, right? Don't do that to yourself. Hold your head up high. Things will get better. But let that go. Leave that in your past and go forward. And I wish you all the best. I am saying prayers for you. I'm sending you love. Don't let people treat you. Don't let people treat you that way. Show people how you want to be treated. And that number one is standing up to yourself and respecting yourself enough to say, I am not putting up with this any longer. I deserve better. And you do. You do. Okay, so we're going to take a couple minutes break, you guys. I got to run upstairs quickly to the potty. And then we will get back. I've got K-Mitch on deck and then Unspoken Butterfly. So if anybody else would like a read, please get it in chat. If there's other stuff, you guys, now that Mama's home and Mama's doing better, if there's cases you want me to do, somebody's already asked for an update on Micah Miller. Somebody's asked for an update on Sebastian Rogers. If there's a case that I've read or done that you guys want an update on, let me know in the chat here and I will get it written down. Now that Mama's home and out of the hospital, I can get back. My nerves has calmed down a lot. The stress is starting to dissipate. Thank you, God. And I want to get back full force. Ines says, thank you so much. Is confirmation to release this energy. Yes, you deserve better. You're a beautiful woman. You deserve better. Go get it. The world is your oyster. Go and get what you deserve because you surely don't deserve this, my love. Okay, Unspoken Butterfly says, yes, update on Sebastian Rogers. I'm so iffy on doing that because everybody that talks about him is being attacked. But I mean, I'm not spreading falseness and everything else. So I think I'll be okay to do that. So yes, definitely I will do that, Unspoken Butterfly. Thank you. There's been a couple of yous now asking for Sebastian. So, Truth for Us says, Ines, power in walking away. You will have better times. Absolutely. Thank you, Truth for Us, which great advice right there. Take back control of your own life and your own destiny. And don't let people treat you this way. I don't care who it is. I've disowned family members. You know what I mean? Is it painful? Yes. But you know what? My sanity and what I deserve is better than what they had to offer. And sometimes you can still love and care about them, but from a distance. Okay. So definitely Unspoken Butterfly. I will do the Sebastian Rogers. This is going to be, I'm going to be very careful. We'll talk about it. Maybe pull some cards. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll get some decks ready and we will go live and talk about the Sebastian Rogers case and we will pull cards. Let you guys ask some questions and pull cards. Maybe do like, if you want a card, pull a $5 super chat or something. I don't know. We'll do something along them lines. I don't know. Kimmich says, thank God. You're very welcome. Very, very, very welcome. Okay, so I'm going to go potty, you guys. Probably zap this because it's going lukewarm. I like my coffee hot. And I haven't been really coughing a lot, as you guys can see. I think the cough and everything came back along with the stress when mom had the heart attack and everything. And so I know I'm already over the chest infection and sinus infection, but it had gone into my throat. But I think a lot of that was stress and tension too. So I've been doing really good. So starting tomorrow, I am back on my quest to quit smoking now that everything has calmed down. So, okay, I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. Let me just put this on just so people don't think that we have gone radio silent. Thank you, Unspoken Butterfly. I am so glad to. She's at home on oxygen, but she's home and she's got the stent put in. She's doing good. So, okay, I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. All right. That was a quick 5 minutes, eh? I'm back. I'm back. What's going on with my candle here? I don't know what's going on with my candle. Kimich says, thank God for Mama. Yes. Hang on, let me get this banner off. Kimich says, thank God for Mama. Aw, thank you, K-Mitch. And Unspoken Butterfly, thank you. Yes. Like I said, she's still weak. She has a walker at the bottom of the stairs that she uses for the main floor. And then to go upstairs to the bathroom and bedrooms, we put in a lift for her. So she just sits on this thing and it goes up the stairs. And then she's got another handheld walker thing with a seat nut on it that she can use if she needs it. She's been outside not very long, but they got a line like 35 feet or something, which just gets her up to the stairs and into her bedroom at the top of the stairs. There's not much line. They got this big machine in the house for oxygen for her. She does have a portable one, but this thing is huge. It's got a big, huge tank. And I feel like there's better ones out there that she can use. Like say she wants to go shopping, like not right now, obviously. She's not strong enough for that yet. But say she does want to go out and go to Walmart or something, where we can just, I don't know, like a purse thing or something. I've seen people walking around with portable oxygen. So I'm going to look into that and see what we can get for that. So she can, once she's feeling better, and has more strength, then she can get out and start walking around the stores. With winter coming, it sucks because she really loves going outside and stuff. So, but we'll see what we can do. But as long as she's recovering, we're good. She does have to go back for more stuff on her lungs so they can see if she's recovering. And it all had to do with the heart attack and how long it took them to treat her and get her on the meds that she needed and get the stent in. It was like a week and a half. So her other organs suffered during that time. And that's why I don't like little hick town hospitals. Like as soon as they got her to the Heart Institute, she was like, it was like boom, 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 and things were being done. So, which was great. But with that being said, we shall get back to these reads. That's hot now. So I can get back over there and check on her and see what she's up to. I've been back and forth a couple times there this morning, but just before I started doing reads, she had laid down to take a little nappy nap. She was really tired, so I want to go and check on her and make sure she's all right. So I'll do that once we're done the reads. We got K. Mitch, and you want to hear from Dad Bob. So we got K. Mitch and we got Unspoken Butterfly. So if you do want a read, you guys, please get it in now. Otherwise, we will be wrapping it up after Unspoken Butterfly so I can get done some things I got to get done too. Okay, K. Mitch, let's see what we got for you. What do we got for K. Mitch, please? Oh, no. I'm taking that one out. Okay, Mitch, I got to take that one out. But wait a minute. I'm so conflicted right now because you guys know I don't do medical, okay? But I also know that you've been sick. So I'm really fighting right now with, should I go forward with this card or should I not? Because I don't generally do health. So I'm conflicted. Well, you know what? I'm going to stick to what I've always said is I don't read on health. So with this card coming, I'm going to permanently take it out of my deck Yeah. If it's meant to come out, it will come out. If it's good, I will tell you. If it's not, then I'm not going to say anything. So whatever card does come out, all the other cards, it could be along the same line, but unless it's good, you're never going to know. Okay. So we got the forest. To me, this is the unknown. You know, when you walk through a forest and, you know, some people do it for the tranquility. Some people go as stress relief. I'm getting the dense canopy, nature's sanctuary, the forest floor. Oh my God. Okay, you know what? I've got to change decks. Okay, Mitch, I'm so sorry, but I've got to change decks. I'm not going to do the health thing, and it's trying to bring it out, and I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to change decks. 4K, Mitch, please. Nothing health. Okay, Mitch, please. Nothing health related, please. Using your time well. Let's see what this is about. This is about not wasting your time doing things that really don't matter, or wasting your time trying to change somebody's mind. It's about like making every moment count and stuff. Like, you know how sometimes we can get petty about stuff or whatever. This is telling us, like, just with there all the time that we all have on this earth, let's use it wisely. Let's do it for, you know, things that really matter. I'm one of those people that have a hard time letting things slide. And this card would apply to something like that too. If you're the type of person that you can't let things slide, that you've got to deal with stuff right away. You know, picking your battles wisely type thing. That's kind of like the feeling with it. I'm getting with this is about using your time wisely, picking your battles, and don't, you know, waste your time on things that really don't matter, because there's so much more important things. Okay, there we go. We've got the key. So this is all about opening things up, unlocking certain things. Sometimes we keep things, how can I say this? I'm being shy. I got so much being thrown at me right now that I've got to separate stuff. You know, like how sometimes people, they want to say something and they don't, because they feel like it may hurt somebody else's feelings, or somebody may feel a certain way if you do certain things. This is going to be a hard read to do, because I've got to separate things and things. Anyway, unlocking the key to your own happiness. So this is about, you know, fulfilling all your dreams, making every minute count. Don't stress things that really aren't impacting your daily life. Like there's a lot of things that we want, but wanting and needing are two different things, right? So focus on the things that really matter, that really have an impact on your life, and letting other things slide, even though it's things that you may react to sometimes. Some things are just not worth the fight. My aunt used to have a famous saying, and that's what I'm hearing. It's not worth the squeeze. That's what I'm hearing right now. So I don't know if you're focusing on things that really don't matter more than focusing on the things that do matter. because I'm getting to use your time wisely. Don't waste your time on things that really don't matter. The King of Wands. The King of Wands in reverse is about somebody who's very impulsive. Somebody who can be very abusive also. Okay. This read is just all over. The Knight of Cups. This is following your heart. This also sometimes talks about being oversensitive. Again, not letting things get to you, like, or not taking things personal. The key has really got me. It's like there's an answer that needs to be unlocked, and I feel like if you put all your concentration into finding answers for things that matter, I think you'll find the answers that you're looking for. Because the key is also talks about destiny, right? Fulfilling certain things and being open to different solutions that maybe you weren't open to before. So finding new solutions to these problems. But there's somebody here that's like not on board, being very nasty about things. It's just like, oh, just do this, just do that. Like, stop overthinking it. Stop trying to find answers that aren't there, or just stay on this path. Don't veer from the path. Do it this way. Not wanting you to look into things. Like, just want you here. Focus on this and that's it. Don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. Just focus straight ahead. And they can get very, whoever this person is, it's a male in his 40s, late 40s, I would say, that can be very temperamental. And it's because that's the way he would do things. And he expects you to do things the same way as he is. Follow your own path. Don't let anybody steer you. Let them call you impulsive. Let them call you whatever. But as long as you're doing what's best for you, that's what matters. Following your heart. Try not to be oversensitive to what others say, because whatever the others say doesn't matter, right? We've got the Nine of Swords. This is hope for tomorrow. This is learning to cope with things. So I do feel like there's some issues that there's not an easy fix for. So there are going to be certain aspects that you're just going to have to learn to cope with and live with. Some things just can't be changed. And I feel like you have difficulty accepting that. And I do believe it's something that you're going to have to accept. That there's going to be things that you're going to have to cope with that you think can be changed, but they can't. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups in the upright is telling me that there is somebody here that is very pure, has very good intentions. So you got two different people here. One is basically saying, this is the way you got to do it. Do it this way. Don't look right. Don't look left. Don't matter what they say. Don't matter what that one says. You got to follow what I say, because they want the control. They're very temperamental. Adding things new to this male's life kind of gets them temperamental, gets them frustrated, where they can become nasty and impulsive sometimes. I don't think it's really meant to come out that way, but it does. And then you got the Knight of Cups, which is somebody who is can be very romantic, can be very loving, caring, nurturing. And this person here, which is the Knight of Cups, which tells me this is somebody in their 30s, maybe late 20s, 30s, that is very nurturing, that is trying to help you come up with solutions to the problems, maybe different ways of looking at things, which just irritates this person more. So to hear with the key, I feel like it's, you got to find a solution that works for you and stick to it, regardless of what anybody else says. If it works for you and you're content with that, continue to follow that path. Like, don't waste your time trying to do it maybe somebody's way here that's very stubborn, very close-minded, because I feel like that can set you back some. And then you got this one here that is just showing you all the love and kindness and trying to come up with different solutions to try and ways to cope with certain things. But I feel like you're going to have the best of both worlds here. I don't think this person is maliciously doing things to upset you, but I feel like it's just their character. It's like they're steadfast. They're used to doing things a certain way. They're not about to change. And their way is the only way. And they don't understand why sometimes you may disagree with that, and it frustrates them. So that's why they can sometimes get temperamental or nasty or whatever, when you got to deal with them. But then you got this other one that is very loving, kind, and caring. And I'm not saying this one isn't loving, caring, kind. They just got a different way of showing it. Whereas this one, they wear their heart on the sleeve, and they're there to show you the love and understanding, and to try and maybe come up with different solutions, and very supportive. So it's up to you to, set boundaries with everyone that is in your circle. Because especially when you're not well to begin with, the last thing you need to do is to try or have to worry about hurting other people's feelings. I think people should be concerned more about you getting healthy again. So I do think that this person has good intentions, but their presentation of it is totally wrong. And it's sometimes hurtful towards you, whereas this person over here is more loving, caring, understanding, and more gentle. So try and surround yourself with as many loving, caring people as you can that are going to take your feelings into account, but still give you the best advice that they can, and help you achieve what you're supposed to be doing and achieving. Not too late, Mary, if you get it in now. Okay, and you want to hear from Dad Bob. Stay strong, my girl. You got this. I think you got a battle, but I do feel like it's going to be okay. You'll learn different ways to deal with different aspects that you may be having problems with right now. It will get easier. See again, and even your dad, Bob. Okay, look at, we got time here. Oh, my throat just got dry all of a sudden. So I don't know if your dad passed of something throat related, but my throat just went dry. But look at, his love is timeless. He's even sending you the rose here to show you his love is timeless. He loved you while he was here on earth, and he loves you from the other side. He's also letting you know there's no time on the other side. Time is only on earth. And use that time well. He doesn't want you wasting your time. You know what I mean? He wants you to do things with your time that are productive, that are going to make you happy, and that are going to console you, right? So he's letting you know. Time is nothing to him over there at all. Time is only here. Use it wisely while you're here. Do what you need to do in the time that you are here. And he's sending you all his love. His love is timeless. You're going to feel this. You're going to feel this around you. So that was for you, K. Mitch. I'm sorry how that started, but yeah. Those cards are coming right out of my deck. Okay, Unspoken Butterfly. Which deck did you want? Do you want the red deck, or do you want this deck here with the candles? I had to change decks with K. Mitch's read because I didn't like this, what was coming out here. Which deck do you want, Unspoken Butterfly? Do you want the red deck or do you want the one with the candles that I was using? To Mary Michael. It's good to see you, Mary Michael. I think the time shift has really messed everybody up. I'm still waiting for Unspoken Butterfly. To see which deck she wants. And there's a delivery. Give me 2 seconds, you guys, while we're waiting for Unspoken Butterfly and for Mary Michael. Give me 2 seconds. All right. Sorry about that. Avon calling. It wasn't Avon. Amazon. Anyway, there was a delivery for Mama, so I got it here. So once I'm done the reads, I will take that over to her. Okay, Mary Michael, I got you. Just got in. Me read with Black Deck. Would like any helpful info, advice. All right. Well, I don't see Unspoken Butterfly. Okay. So we're just going to go back to this deck, you guys. Okay. Let's see what we got for you, Unspoken Butterfly. Windswept region. So you're blown away. What's that song? Who sings that? What's her name? I can see her face and everything. Carrie Underwood. Blown away. Windswept region. To me, this is about something being blown away because that's exactly what I got as soon as I seen the card. Blown away. Let's see what that is. What's that all about? Oh, some news is coming that's going to blow you away. The book is written. That is something that is going to be coming your way. You're going to get a message. This could come in text message, email. You're going to gain knowledge on something that's really going to blow you away. I think somebody has been keeping something secret, and it's not bad. I feel like this is almost like a surprise. It's like a world. Now I'm getting whirlwind with this. Let's see what it's about, because I do feel like you're going to get some kind of message that you're going to be blown away. And this isn't bad. I'm not getting the vibe that this is any bad news or anything like that, but I feel like you're either going to be very, very surprised by this. I think that you have kind of felt something was up, but you couldn't pinpoint it. You knew something was up. Well, you're about to find out. Okay, let's see what else we can get on. I don't want to ruin nobody's surprises, but I feel like there's a surprise coming your way and it's going to blow you away. It's going to be like something you never expected to happen. Let's see what it's about. I hate ruining surprises, but I got to say what I'm getting. So, what's this? What is that? What is it? The world. Oh my God. Something you have wanted for so long is about to happen. Look at the world. With the world, and it was in the upright too. This is a successful ending. This is endless possibilities. Like, this is going to be something that you have wanted for a long time. I think somebody has been working in the background to make this happen. There's been a lot of back and forth. So I think there's more than one person that is involved in this to make this happen. And it's going to blow you off your feet. It's going to take you off your feet. Like, and I'm not saying literally like this is a bad thing. I feel like you're going to be so shocked and surprised by this. It's overwhelming. And with the clarification on that, I've got the world. The world is telling me that this is going to be an achievement, something you've wanted for a long time. It's going to be very successful. And I feel like it's something that you didn't think was ever going to be possible, but it's coming to fruition. And I feel like there's people behind the scenes that have been helping to make this come true or come to fruition. So it's not something that's just going to happen because it happens, like a miracle. There's people that are behind making this come true for you, or this happen for you. So I don't know if you've had, yeah, see, look at this. Look at the celebration. Huge celebration. This is a victory. This is success, a celebration. So this is going to be something that you've dreamed of or wanted for a long time. Didn't think that it could ever happen, or that you could ever get this to happen, for it to succeed, for things to go the way you wanted them to go. It is. It's coming. We're going to get more clarification on it. But to me, that's enough. And I do feel like there's other people that are involved with making it happen. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. You're going to be so surprised. See, I hate ruining surprises. But maybe it's still going to be a surprise, because this is something that you never thought could happen. Cycles of life, fate. See, good luck. The Wheel of Fortune. Again, you got the Wheel of Fortune. You got the world, the Wheel of Fortune. It's all about, this isn't even something that you've got to take a chance at. Like when you spin the wheel, you could get good or bad. This is something that is just, how can I see exactly what I'm seeing. It's almost like when you see a wheel and there's you win, you lose, you win, you lose, you win, you lose, you spin the wheel and you take your chances. This is all you win, you win, you win, you win. There's no losing in this. So to me, this is something that you have wanted for some time, that you never thought that you could either get, achieve. I don't want to say be handed, because I don't think it's just being handed. I think that there's been a lot of things that you have done that have led up to this. And this is something that you've worked towards, but never thought could come. So I do see it all working out. I do see it's going to be one heck of a surprise, and it's going to be a well-kept secret, because the book tells me about writings, about messages. So I do feel that there's others that are involved in this to make this happen for you, because it's deserved. with the world and the celebration here, it tells me that you're going to be so happy over there. It's going to blow you away. So when I first seen this card, it was like, uh-oh. Usually this is some kind of destruction, right? Destructive wind. But then right away, I was shown, no, she's going to be blown away. And that song came to me, Blown Away. So it's like, yeah, it's going to come true. You're not going to expect this. It's going to come as such a shock to you. And there's no strings attached. No strings attached here. Wow. I wish I could get that. I am having such a nasty time with this new car, I'm telling you, with my Jeep. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's go. Keys on a ring. Yeah. Many options. You got a lot of decisions that are going to come from this. So this is going to be opening a lot of doors for you. Could be opening a door or two that you thought was shut. Kisses. Yeah. Giving and receiving affection. Yeah. Like this is going to make you on top of the world. On top of the world. So hopefully, Unspoken Butterfly, I don't think she's in the room right now. Hopefully you don't see this read until this happens, because I hate blowing up people's surprises. I've always told my family, if you're doing a surprise party for anybody, especially people that I deal with on a daily basis, don't tell me, because it just comes out. Like, I'm not good at and I don't do it intentionally, believe me. It blurts out, like, I don't like ruining other people's surprises, but I'm telling you, you got a good one coming, and it's going to be something that you least expect. Believe that. You can believe that. What did I just do there? Was that my watch? I don't know what the hell. It just buzzed. Oh, I got a message. That's what it is. Yeah. All right. Mary Michael. Whoa, I think I just got in under the wire for feeling very brave. Nerves on edge due to election anxiety. Oh my gosh, yes. You guys are all going for elections on what? It's Tuesday, isn't it? A few tires and I should be set. Cousin has a portable oxygen pack and his lasts for 2 hours. You can also buy an extra battery if you need more time away, but the big unit at home, they work quite well. Yeah, the big unit that she has works really good. But and she also has these tanks. They're like 2.5, 3 feet long, and they're huge. They're like this size round. It's just they're heavy, and those last, I think he said 6 hours, but they're huge, and it's like, I don't know. I already did yours. You're gonna love it anyway. Unspoken Butterfly. Don't Unspoken Butterfly. Don't look at your read. Don't look at your read. I don't want to spoil nothing. Oh gosh. I know you just said red deck, but I just finished your read. I waited a bit and I thought you had maybe had to go and take care of something. So I did use this deck that I had been using. But you're going to like your read anyway. But I just don't like spoiling surprises. Okay, Mary Michael, let's see. I get where you're coming from, Mary Michael, but I don't do readings or questions on health. The only time I say anything or if it comes out, but the first card was a card that I'm not going to start the read like that, because the whole read's going to be about that, and I know it, and it goes against everything that I believe in, my morals and values, that I just don't do that. Now, if I'm doing a read and I see something good, or somebody in the chat, like I forget who it was, had a grandson just born. I think it was not Miss Missy, it was it Miss? No, it wasn't Miss Missy. Somebody was in the chat and they said that their grandbaby was born premature and they didn't know if the baby was going to make it. And right away, I got an answer to it and said the baby's going to be fine. And sure enough, the baby was fine. Stuff like that, I'll say. But if there's any question, I don't know how that read would have went. So I'm not doing it. Especially when it starts with health. I'm not. I should have gone through the deck and taken that out. And that's just the rules that I've set for myself and for the channel, that I don't do those type of reads. Okay, Mary Michael, let's see what we got for you. No. There's about 6 cards there. I can't take 6. 1 or 2 is fine. 6, no. So if you do want to read, you guys get it in before I'm done this read. Otherwise, I'm going to go and bring Mama her package and go check on her. She does have her friend down with her from Quebec City. So that's good. There it is. Mary Michael, you ready? Art exhibit. Creative showcase. This is all about getting creative. Putting things out there for people to see. Getting creative. Getting creative, Mary Michael. You got to get creative. The ship. The ship tells me this is emotional. This is something very emotional, but a ship is transportation. This is traveling, vehicles, movement, change, distance. So getting creative about travel. Putting distance between something very emotional. Or it's been an emotional, let's see what we get with this. Why is the ship there, please? Oh my gosh. Okay, those are coming. Oh, okay. Well, we got a lot here. We're taking them out as they came. This one came out first. Justice. So we got the ship. We got the art exhibition that is showing your creative side, or getting creative with travel, with movement, with distance, with change, something. But I know it has to do with something that's been very emotional. I do believe that this has been your journey. Anyway, justice. This is the truth finally coming out about something. It has to do with this. It does have vehicles there. You see that? Vehicles, movement. Okay, 7 of Wands. Standing up for yourself. Ready to go to battle. Standing up for yourself. Even if everybody else is saying something else, you're going to stick to what you believe in. The King of Cups in reverse. This is getting overly anxious. And you see the water in here too. Getting... Let's move these over here. Overly anxious, overly... See what else comes up. The 5 of Wands. This is confrontation. See, look at this. The Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands. There's still an argument coming. I feel like there's some way here that you've gotten justice. And it's not even the justice you want, but at this point, you just don't care, so you're accepting it. That's what I got with this. I believe that's with your vehicle. It's like, I'm done with it. I think fixing what you got to fix on your own and just keeping it. I'm done with it. It's done. There's too much emotion in it. It's been too much anxiety. I can't deal with it anymore. I'm done. I think you're just going to keep that car. Seven of Wands is telling me that you're getting ready for a battle. Like everybody else is there saying, no, 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 no. And you're saying, I don't give a shit. I'm not giving up. Even if I got to go to battle alone, I'm going. The Five of Wands, this is arguments. This is having to get aggressive to get something completed. We've got the Three of Cups. Celebration in the end with the Three of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune, I'll take my chances. The Queen of Pentacles. This is being very practical. Like, I'm not asking for the world. I'm content with what I got, but I'm not going to let anybody push me around type thing. And then we've got the Knight of Wands. This is somebody who is very charming. This is somebody like in their 30s. So I feel here like, I think the car thing in your mind, even though it's not what you wanted, I think you're settling just to have it over and done with, tired of dealing with it. But I feel like there's another battle here. So there's no time to even rest because now you're going to battle again. I feel like there's other people just saying, you know what, just forget about it. You know, we'll take care of it because there's a bunch of people here. Look at on both of these. You're fighting a bunch here and you're fighting a bunch here. It's like, I feel like there's other people saying, you know what, let's just do this ourselves. We'll take care of it ourselves. We'll come to an agreement or whatever ourselves. Never mind, you're fighting a losing battle. But you're saying, hell no, I'll take my chances. See this wheel? Good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. You're willing to take your chance and you're going to spin that wheel. And this to you is all about the money. It's about the principle. It's about the money. And it's about, I feel like you're going to be victorious if you don't give up. I do feel like there's going to be a male that finally does come and try and maybe help you along the way here. This person is going to be in his 30s. Sometimes the night is like late 20s, early 30s, but I always get it as somebody in their 30s. This person's going to be very confident with helping you achieve what you want to achieve. But I do feel like you're battling against the others that just want to sweep it under the rug and let's just go forward with it on our own. Let's just take care of this. Let's just do it. And you're saying, no, the battle ain't over. I'm willing to take my chances. So I feel like even though one battle is done, there's another battle on the horizon. Like it's really, Michael. I don't know, girl. Excuse me. Okay, so let's get a couple more cards for you, Mary Michael. A love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So I feel like I'm not taking this as a love call. Hey, baby, let's hook up type thing. This, I believe, is this night. And he's going to bring you the news that you want to hear. It's something that you want, that you're going to love. The news that he's bringing you, you're going to love it. And that would explain why the celebration is here after this battle. Because you're not giving up. Whatever this is, you're not giving up on it and you're not settling. Yeah. Hand of Cards, again, this is almost like the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to take my chances. I'm laying my cards on the table. I'm taking a chance. I'll take the risk. I'm not settling for what everybody wants me to stop, because here it's almost like you're fighting everybody. Everybody else is just saying, give up, give in, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, I'm fighting for what I believe in. And that's what the queen does. She's content with what she's got, but she's not going to let anybody push her around either, especially when it comes to money. Talking. So this is an awaited message. This is a message arriving. So I do feel like there is going to be a male in his 30s that is going to come by and is going to help you. Now, I feel like it's in a form of some kind of advice or showing you this. Whatever he's going to show you or tell you is going to help you achieve what you're fighting here, what you're fighting for. So the Wheel of Fortune, it's going to land on the good. And here she is sitting on her throne, especially when it comes to money. So I do believe whatever this battle is, this isn't working out so well with you. I feel like you're just going to be stuck with the card that you have. This one, I feel like the battle is on. You're not going to settle. You're not backing down. You're going to take your chances. You got the taking chances here, and you got the taking chances here with the hand of cards. And I do feel it is going to work out in your favor. It may take a little bit of time, but I do feel it working out in your favor. So it's a little bit of a loss and a little bit of a win. And just as I say, I haven't been coughing. I started coughing. My throat had gone dry, and I don't know why. It was weird in one of the reads. So that was for you, Mary Michael. So you got a win and you got a loss. So that's not so bad. Let's see. I don't understand. I did see this unspoken butterfly, but I think that you might have fallen behind. Maybe you were behind in the video, because I did wait about 4 or 5 minutes to see if you, I thought you might have left the room to see which deck that you wanted me to use. And I didn't get an answer. So I just went with the one that I'd been using this session. I see you, but I do think that you are behind in the video. Truth for Us says, watch your read. It was very good. Des is saying, hello, Mary Michael, my love. Unspoken. I didn't see my read. I don't know what happened. I don't either. I just did it just before this one here for Mary Michael was yours. Yeah, you might have to go out and come back in. Okay, Mitch. What about the health cards? It wasn't a health card. It was the hospital. And I said, I'm not doing that. And you guys all know I don't do questions on health or reads on your health. So that's why I didn't use that card. I got another one. You seen it? Good, good, good. You're very welcome. I asked for the black deck for my read. If you're asking about red deck versus the other one, you can pick the best vibes. I did use this one here with the candles on it. It's got candles on it. It's got the clock and it's got the candles and the map. I've been getting good responses from this deck, so that's why I wanted to use it today. And I did use the black deck at the end for you, as well as the cards in between. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Like, I had a hard time even getting into YouTube today. It was weird. So I don't know if they're having problems with it again. I know some other creators had problems with their shorts, doing shorts, uploading shorts. Mine seems to, especially when I'm on my TV, because I got an Android TV, Google, whatever, where I can pull YouTube up and everything on my TV. Sometimes it goes right off and comes back on. It does it on my phone. It does it on my computer. So I don't know if YouTube is having some issues. Okay, let me just go through here and make sure I haven't missed anything. Message went before I finished. Yeah. I got you, Mary Michael. Okay, so if nobody else wants to read, I'm going to start putting these away. And then I will chit-chat for a couple minutes, and then I got to go and check on Mama. What deck went there? This one. Okay. What the hell? Hang on a sec, you guys. Can I help you with something? That's my mom's. And she just got out of the hospital from having a heart attack. So.
Hey, we're just missionaries.
Thank you. Sorry, buddy. I tried to intercept. Sorry about that, you guys. Missionaries coming to my mom's door, and it's like, oh my God. That's the last thing she needs to deal with right now. But anyway. All right. So I want to thank you guys for all coming and allowing me to read for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed your reads. I may do another one during the week. I know a lot of you guys are asking me for the update on Sebastian. I'm going to do that. And I'm also going to do maybe something on Micah Miller. I'll pull some cards in the morning on both. And because I haven't even been doing my morning card pulls, you guys. So I'll pull some cards on both of them first thing in the morning on Micah Miller and Sebastian and see what I get. See if there's some new stuff that is coming. And maybe do an updated read, or maybe, I know with Sebastian, I think I'm just going to go live and maybe talk about some stuff that's been going on and get you guys to ask some questions, and we'll ask the cards. So we'll do that this week, and maybe do a question period where you guys can ask a question and get an answer for that. Maybe we'll do that midweek or something, depending on what I've got going on. But I definitely will look into the Mike Miller and the Sebastian Rogers. So with that being said, you guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go next door and see how Mama's doing and see what she wants for dinner. It's going on 3:30 here, so we'll see what happens. But thank you again for allowing me to read for you guys. I love you guys. Thank you, mods, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here, having a read done. And just, even if you've just sat here and watched along, thank you for being here and supporting us. We're going to get back into this now that Mama's home from the hospital, and pick back up and get things rolling again. The 7th, which is Thursday, we will be live streaming the Brian Koberger hearing. And then on the 21st, we will also be live streaming Lalani Simon is her sentencing date on the 21st. So I will also live stream that. So until the next time, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.